new this morning. If you live in Waterbury, you could see another bill go up.
The mayor's new budget proposal includes a nearly $100 water rate hike, and the timing is concerning. It's been a really tough year for the city's water system, with several major water main breaks last year.
Yeah, let's get out to your reporter, Sierra Jordan, live at City Hall this morning, breaking down what this could mean for your wallet if you live in Waterbury.
Good morning. For the average household, this could mean paying $138 more a year for water bills. City officials say the goal is to make sure Waterbury residents would never have to experience another major water shutdown again. Back in December, a massive water main break on Thomaston Avenue left tens of thousands of people in Waterbury without water for several days. It closed schools, and the National Guard had to be brought in to distribute water. Now the city is taking action. More than $7 million in water line and valve upgrades are included in the city's proposed $457 million budget for next year. That's on top of more than $30 million already spent to improve Waterbury's aging water infrastructure. Some of those pipes are more than 100 years old. The city is looking to raise water usage rates from $2.65 to $3.50. The mayor says water and service rates have not increased since 2022. The city says even with the proposed hike, Waterbury would still have some of the lowest water rates in the state. Residents could also see a small tax increase under the plan. The mayor says these investments are critical and necessary to fix the city's aging infrastructure, but the budget still needs the council's approval. Your reporter live in Waterbury, Sierra Jordan, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.